What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Evo RTG. In yesterday's video, you would have seen we had the not found bug. I have tried everything. I deleted the full game and everything attached to it, reinstalled the whole game. I deleted the squad thing that I had to delete and re-downloaded that. And although most of it's come back, we still have not found on all of the icons, which is a bit strange, and the heroes. Bit strange, bit weird, but unfortunately something we're going to have to deal with. Now, I want to use some of the Bundesliga players. I think we're going to do some of the SBCs that are there just to try them out. But first, before we start our Foot Champs journey for today, we have got 50 player picks. Wow. I mean, that's a great start, isn't it? And do you know what? I will use her, but I feel like she'd be better suited in midfield. How tall is she? 5'8". Aerial plus, anticipate plus, and long ball pass plus. Do you know what? She's got plus chemistry, and so I will just use her in the team at centre back, probably alongside Gabrielle for the first little bit. Might even bring her off at half time. But that is a cracking card with aerial plus and anticipate plus and long ball pass plus. I'm very happy with that. I've built these 50 player picks with everything in my club from 80 rated and below. I don't have anything left in that regard. And the fodder that I get from here, so I should probably take, I'll take high rated dupes, like 85 plus dupes, but 84s and below, I don't really care too much about. The fodder that we get from here, we'll use to go and build whatever Bundesliga SBCs are there, to be honest. You know, as I say, it'll be nice to just have some games with some cards whilst just maintaining the bulk of this Arsenal team, and also not necessarily forcing, but not, I don't want to like not play with the Arsenal cards, but I also do want to experiment. Wow. 91 tap sober is also there. He has got power header, bruiser, and also long ball pass plus. So that's not bad. And just in general, that's not bad. That is two of these team of the season cards already. We've got Manuel Neuer there as well, although we don't need him, of course, because Petr Cech, the icon, is there. We've got John Stones. Can never not hear his way in my head now when I pack John Stones. Lay off the Zaza Stones. Oh, but these picks have already been half decent, guys. They've already been half decent. We have opened just 12 or 13. And we've already hit 2 team of the seasons. Is absolutely unbelievable. All right. More player picks. Give us more team of the seasons, EA. We are going to use these Bundesliga players in our games. At least our first few games. And, you know, wow, nice. Vigos.ir. That's some good fodder for doing an SBC that we're about to do. I don't know which one. I guess it'll be like the best one. Who is it? Coman, I believe. So we don't even mind the duplicate 93 rated fodder. Give me another one. I'll take it. We've got 88 Renard there. Very nice for the exchange, although she may well also go into an SBC for now. Because, of course, you know, the cycle that I've got at the moment of, like, exchange to player picks into the exchange, or team of the week picks back into the player picks, and so on and so forth. It's good. It's ridiculously good, but it's honestly a little bit like, it's endlessly boring, if that makes sense. And the reason why I say that is because, like, unless you're like just very wasteful with your duplicates, you literally can't really, or unless, wow, we get another tap sober, or unless you get desperately unlucky with your picks and your packs, you just can't really end. And because of that, it's like, now I'm going to be like, you know, all of these duplicates I've got here, let me go put those into the exchange. Then we open the exchange packs. Oh, let me go and build the player picks. Oh, look at that. Some more players for the exchange. And it's like, at what point do you actually play the game? You know, you're playing the menu so much. At what point do you play the game? It is mad that we have so far hit 2 team of the seasons and they've been the same person, and 2 team of the season moments and they've been the same person. I find it quite strange, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't think I have too many player picks left here now. But, yeah, poor to you. If we could just get ourselves one more team of the season that's a new one, it would be very nice. And it does look like, even though my not found issue is still there, it does look like the game has kind of fixed itself in terms of not lagging or disconnecting or anything anymore. So it's going to be a day of lots of games to play on this one. We've got a thread there. Duplicates don't really matter too much right now. Come on, E8. One more. Give us one different one. Give us one more different one. We'll take McAllister. We've got 7 left. Yep, 7 left. Not been... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Muslera. Well, we're not going to use him, obviously. If he had plus chemistry, I might. We get Heung-min Son, no longer a team of the season, but we also got team of the season Son. Now, the fact that we've got 5 blues out of these 50 picks, that's actually really good. That's an average, unless we get one more at the end here, that's an average of 1 every 10 picks, which is absolutely banging. And it's just a shame that we didn't get A, 5 different ones, and B, any of the big ones. But let me go and build an SBC and our BRB. And with that, guys, we have completed Leroy Sané. He has got what I believe to actually be a very broken playstyle plus combination. One I think you're going to see start to be used a lot, especially by people that don't like to just play the boring meta. And that is the Power Shot Plus and the Trickster Plus. There's a couple of really cool things you could do with Trickster Plus to raise the ball high for the Power Shot Plus. And as we know, volleys are very good. And then he's also got Rapid Plus with Quick Step, Technical, Whip Pass, Ping Pass, and Incisive Pass. So Leroy Sané is also going to go into the team. So let's go and have a look at what that means for the team. I'm going to throw those away there. I should have probably used a few more of those in the SBC, but not too bad. Let's go and have a look at what that does actually mean for our team. I've got on the bench here the players I've got to do for... players I've got to do for what? I can't remember. So it might be difficult actually to play Tapsoba in this team. It won't be difficult to play Leroy Sané. It will just go in there over Martinelli. And then Vigos.Tier will just go in there over Saliba. That gives us full chem. But I think Tapsoba... Yeah, Tapsoba is going to be the one that misses out. He looks great. He looks great. I tell you what, though. We'll save Tapsoba for when/if we get Granit Xhaka. Because he'll be a fun one to put into the team as well. So, let's take Gabriel Martinelli on the bench because I really like him. In terms of Sané's chem style... Alexa, stop. Didn't ask. In terms of Sané here, I'm going to give him an engine. I obviously used that Jadon Sancho here as well, and I just really didn't like it. So I'm hoping that Sané is going to provide better for us. And then for Vigos.Tier, you know, a shadow's not even necessary. It's either going to be a catalyst or an engine here, or an anchor actually, because you do want that physical boost. If I do have an anchor chem style, I will. If I don't, I'm going to put a catalyst on her. Catalyst, obviously, very cheap, very easy to come by. I do have an anchor. Okay, we'll pop an anchor on her. And I have a feeling that she's just going to be good. It's another right-footed centre-back. Great passing, good pace, great dribbling, great defending, great physicals, very good play styles. Let's go and get into our first early champs games. All right, guys, as we get into the gameplay for today, we have got our first group of FUT champs games. Unfortunately, there was oddly no audio in the gameplay today. And as you can see as well, for some weird reason, it's a bit washed out. You would think that after... Oh, by the way, it went in the end. It was a Checo and goal. But that right there is why I think that combination is going to be good. I don't manage to actually pull it off too many times. After that, I didn't really try, to be fair. But yeah, that's why I think that Power Shot and Trickster Plus combination is going to be good, especially if somebody's also got the regular version of Acrobatic, because it really improves volleys. But yeah, you would think after, Jesus, nearly 20 years of making content on YouTube, that I would be able to spot when the audio's off or when the color is washed, but I missed it, so I do apologize. There has been some thoughts about this series from my perspective the last couple of days. No, that's not true. Not the last couple of days. Today, literally today. And that thought, like after playing these first foot champs games, and especially after what happens in game 5, which you guys will see, I just kind of was like, what's the point? We're at that stage with the RTG where I've got a team I really want to play with and enjoy playing with, but there's no forwards space with this now. With the shitters, sorry for swearing, with the shitters, we don't really upload that account much. We play it when we want to, when we need to, when there's good evos to upgrade, and that's it. I think this account's about to become that. I think we're about to play this game when we need to evo cards. We're going to evo Arsenal cards where we can, and this series will drop down with the amount we play it and the amount we upload for it, but not for a bad scenario. That makes sense. That doesn't make sense. I was looking for the right words. I couldn't find them. What I mean is, what we're actually going to do is start up a whole bunch of themed and timed RTGs. I've already got a couple of things that I want to do in mind. And so if you guys have any sort of themes or whatever you want me to do for a short-term RTG, that would be great. One thing that I am thinking about doing, and let me know if you guys think that this would be fun or not, is doing a meta Evo series. You know, there's so many really cool Evos right now where you could put a meta player in, make them insane, and have them there. And again, just similarly like the shitters and like the Arsenal Evo RTG, when there's a really cool Evo that drops where I'm like, okay, let's pop that player in, we'll do it. And we'll just do our best to like just build like an insane team from Evos. I've also thought about potentially doing like a gameplay only RTG where I'm not allowed to touch SBCs or the transfer market, and the only thing I'm allowed to do is play the game, earn the packs, the rewards. I can open packs, I just can't sell anything, can't buy anything, and I can't do SBCs. The only thing I could do is just accumulate cards from playing the actual game, because I think that'd be quite fun, because it will allow me to experiment with players that I pack that I'll be forced to use, which would be quite fun. And then I also kind of want to do like a few more like 6-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour RTGs. And of course, just to do those in general, we have to take less time on this account, because I've been putting a lot of time into this account, and you know, it's not been wasted time or bad time. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the account's in a great spot, and as I say, I am honestly, genuinely, thoroughly enjoying playing with this account, to the point where wins and losses now don't matter, and just playing with the team and trying to find my feet with the team is what's important. But what I find really sad with the way this game is created is that as much as I'm happy playing with this set of players, it would be nice, and I know I've broken record here, it would be nice to have an aerial plus player up front. It would be nice to have a whipped pass plus player on the left. It would be nice to have, instead of Sané having Trickster plus and Power Shot plus, it would be nice if I could find an Arsenal player that has Trickster plus and Power Shot plus, so that I can have those, even if they're on the bench, you know, just having options to kind of change the dynamic of the team based on my opponent, or based on how I want to play, or what we're doing. You know, the first 5-10 games of champs, we can afford to use a team with like 2 aerial plus players and some whip pass plus players. You know, we can afford to do it. Last few games of champs, we get the sweaty team out, right? So there's yeah, anyway, there's some things I want to do with this account for sure, and hopefully we'll be able to do them over time. Now then, we've got comments from yesterday's video. The first one is Tommy Be Good. He says, you have a great Arsenal team and it's very impressive. Thank you very much. He says, please could you fix the kit numbers? Seeing Saka with 21 and Ødegaard with 14 really hurts. It's actually quite weird how many people get upset about the kit numbers, and that have got upset about the kit numbers over the course of this whole series. And it's one of those things that just doesn't bother me. I don't ever really look at the kit numbers, so it's not something that I'm bothered to do. And then when people suggest it, you've suggested it nicely, so I will probably change them, right? I will probably change them. But usually people are like really peculiar with how they approach trying to get me to change the kit numbers. And so it's almost spite, as we get a free win here, by the way, which is nice. It's almost out of spite where I'm like, no, I'm not doing it now. In fact, one time somebody was massively toxic towards me for not changing the kit numbers. And so I I put everyone to like 99, 98, 97, 96, etc., which was quite fun. Now, this is game 5, I believe, here, guys. We come up against... Oh, this might be game 4, actually. No, we come up against this 0.7% team. Insane team, for what it's worth. 22nd minute, at 0-0, and bang. We get disconnected from the game. I thought EA had fixed this. You know, I read the note from them today, from Dunans and Dragons that works for EA, and he said that they had done something to improve it. I hadn't experienced any issues beforehand, of course, and I'd played some games on another account. But I thought it was quite safe. But nope, unfortunately, we got booted from the servers. It was 0-0, so there's no guarantee I would have won that game anyway. But it's really frustrating, right? Because it just robs you of a game. It robs you of a chance of a win. Like, had I won that game, I would be 5-0. And 5-0 is cracking, obviously. 4-1 is still decent, obviously. But 5-0 would have been absolutely cracking. Some really nice messages from some of you guys in the chat as well. Ezio Chan says Nep is the GOAT. I do appreciate that. And Lily's World says this Nep is elite. I will be in an elite division at some stage, soon, shortly, soon enough. And it is fair to say I am feeling good at playing this game at the moment. Feeling very good. It might be because the quality of player has dipped massively. I don't know. It might be because I'm caring less. There's probably a whole bunch of reasons as to why I could give the understanding or excuse of why I'm playing better. And it might just be because there's no pressure. And once I get to 13 wins again, I'll bottle it. Who knows, right? Who knows? But I'm feeling very good at the game. I'm feeling good at the game. And that has come in waves this year. And I don't know what causes it to disappear. But I've got, yeah, like there's been 3 or 4 occasions this year where I've felt genuinely brilliant at the game. And then I'll do something, or, you know, I'll lose in like the first round of the draft to someone who's terrible. And I'll be like, oh, maybe I just got lucky with matchmaking or something. But at the moment, and certain players certainly make it a lot easier. For example, that Gabriel Martinelli, he does make it easier. At the moment, I feel brilliant at this game, which is really, really good and really, really nice. WM2TT says, anyone else despise the directions they're going with Evos? We could certainly make a video dedicated to Evos and what's right with them, what's wrong with them, and how we are handling them. And I might do that because I spent a long time on stream today talking about evolutions and the things I like about the current system, the things I don't like about the current system, even just the things I like and dislike about what they're doing right now specifically. What a lucky goal that was. I should have just scored that with Saka, but ended up getting the rebound there. But yeah, there's an issue with Evos at the moment that is good if you've got 85 rated cards and awful if you've got anything above that or anything at sort of like 81 or 80 and lower, which is a bit of a shame. A real bit of a shame. So we do end up winning the next game, guys. It ends up taking us, of course, right there to... what did that end up being? 5-1 after extra time. And this is an example here, as I was just kind of like looking, because I won that game only in extra time. But again, I just felt in control. And it's not like I was hitting mad shots from range. I was in control of that game, which felt good. And I didn't play any more after that because I went and played on the lowest rated Evo RTG. But we are 5-1 after our first 6, guys. Let's go and get our 86x2s and the brand new 83x7 Bundesliga pack. We have got 3 of the 86x2s. There is a brand new set of players in packs, including a 96 Cristiano Ronaldo that I really want to pack because I think he'd be amazing. Amazing for us. Also, I am so short on fodder right now because we did the Sané SBC. And so basically anything here will be nice for fodder. Here's our first team of the season. England. Right back. That Carl Walker's Peter. No, it's Trent. Brilliant. And proper team of the season here as well, which is good. And alongside him is going to be, imagine it's Ronaldo. It's not. It's from, hey, good for the exchange. 90 rated, love that. Not a duplicate either, love that. Sané any good? I liked him a lot. I thought Sané was very good, yeah. We've got another 86x2, number 2. Not a blue. American, Morgan would be nice. Bronze and Horan. And then last but not least, to end off for today, guys, we have got an 83x7. Not a blue. Oh, that's savage. That is savage. No, okay. There is no way, after all those packs we just opened, and people getting double team of the seasons and Javi Simmons and players like that I've ripped my 83x7 and quite literally got 783 rated cards. That is maximum pain. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.